Okay, I have never played Viewfinder before. I know nothing about it. Didn't read the store page. It's 4 hours long. That's it. I'm using a controller, which I assume is fine. There it goes. This all seems fine to me. See if the audio balance is okay. It seems a bit quiet, but this is just sound effects. Start new game.
Great, we're in. Time to explore.
Maybe a bit quiet. I'm just get my mouse out of the screen here. Sit. Stand up. I like the color palette. It's very pretty. Bandwidth. Butter flavor is a work in progress. Make sure I understand the jump. Nice.
What is this place?
Oh.
Whoa, you okay? Your vitals look good. I guess we know now.
Kind of feels like The Witness.
That's some good news, at least.
Hold B to rewind. Oh, fancy.
There must be a way to get back up there.
Oh, thank you, Doge.
What? That's sick.
You're kind to say so. Glad that video is doing well. That side doesn't make me fall. Okay, so it's like braid then.
Here?
Oh. Okay, I think I saw... This is like Teardown. I think I saw the tech demo for this posted on Reddit.
Did you just shift reality?
Before it became a video game.
Teleporter.
I'm kind of interested to see how it works as an actual game.
Glad you made it in one
It's a cool gimmick. Yeah, someone made a really nice comment about it in the old school subreddit. So the video essay is doing really well. I'm grateful. And can I rotate this somehow? I need to hold it? Need to find more batteries, I think is what they're saying.
It's almost working. Looks like we need one more.
I saw like a GIF, that's all that I really saw. You can rotate it, that's pretty neat. Pretty cool. Stay black and white when I take it out of the photo. That's actually quite cool.
Well done.
Yeah, thanks for your kind words. I appreciate it. Oh, now I get to... It's gonna force me to understand rotating it, right? I see. It's a really neat gimmick. I dig it. Batteries again is how they're gonna get us to queue. How you're gonna turn this into a video game is go find batteries, basically. Oh, it's funny.
Hey, there we go.
That one only needs the one. Got it. Teleport.
Whoa, this place definitely feels different than what we've seen so far. It looks like someone really settled here.
So am I gonna get like a camera where I can do this myself? I bet that's what
It's
they're
really
leading to.
nice. I wish I could be in there with you. This must be the next stage. Let's go.
New photo. Okay, so we need to make a bridge now. That's cute. But does the perspective matter?
Follow the gray brick road.
I wonder how that's actually working. Like, I'm guessing they didn't just, like, hard code that interaction to work. Cool. Tea time was a success. Can I pick it back up after I place it? Not yet, anyway. Oh, but I can always rewind, okay. Gotcha. I think it just tries to extend it out from the perspective that I place it, and then it becomes a real 3D object from the moment I set it down. That makes sense. Been playing too much Fez where I assume that perspective I place it at really matters.
Maybe there's a surface you can use to climb up there.
That's kind of cool. Okay. Tricky. So can I like rotate it in some way to make it make sense? What does that do exactly if I place that? Gets me a bit of a roof, but not enough. Like the rewind mechanic is really important here. I don't know how it determines how distant things are. That's gonna take me a while to get used to. Assume they want me to place it starting from here, maybe? And it's just float in the air. The teleporter was destroyed. I want to do that. Okay. Important lesson to learn. It's the perspective at which I place it must matter. That seems promising, almost. A very impotent jump, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, that's good enough, apparently. Two more batteries. I like that they're doing all of this with pre-made pictures. It seems like the obvious puzzle thing to do is to give me my own camera. Having the preloaded pictures kind of make sure that you can understand it before they let you loose. Evil Eye. Oh, that's interesting. I just use that to make a small hole, basically. That's wild. That's pretty cool. Kind of a terrifying power to have, actually. Get in here somehow. Bye-bye, battery. Not what I meant to do. Yeah, I'm digging it so far. Oh, but I destroyed the teleporter. Whoops. Oh. Exactly. I can get really close to make a tiny hole, right? But that's not very helpful for me progressing. I like this one compared to a game like Superliminal, which is probably this thing this is closest to. It's gonna take me much longer to get used to this. And to be able to get the battery out of there without destroying the teleporter or making the battery fall. Might be good enough.
It's alive. It's alive.
I think it works beyond just the GIF so far. It's got some interesting puzzle design space in there. It's not just a Reddit GIF. Oh, interesting. So we get another photo inside of that. Oh, I'm like stuck on the... Okay. Oh, that's funny. Yo, dog.
Oh, that's unusual. So the photo is acting a bit weird. It's difficult to. Can you hear me?
It's pretty cool. Oops. That's funny. Gnarly. Oh, cute. It's very Prey
Welcome
2017.
A little too soon for my liking, but happy to have you. Seems like the simulation had some difficulty maintaining itself. We might need to reroute our power sources to keep it running. Bummer, but that's what we get for messing with old tech. Don't worry, love. We'll get it sorted, and then it's off to the
Oxygen
races with
levels.
you.
Assume I don't have such powers in the real world then. Errors detected. Go find the missing systems. Is that what they want me to do here?
Who knew it'd be this tricky to get ancient tech back in working order? Just look at all this junk lying around. Don't be cruel, Jesse. These people were trailblazers. We could find a real tree of life in there. Or is it more accurate to call it a lightning rod? Well, either way, one thing's clear. The weather disruptor really might be the game changer we need. Who knew it'd be this tricky to get
No,
ancient
you just
tech
said that.
back in working order? Just look at all this junk lying around. Don't be cruel, Jesse. These people were trailblazers. We could find a real tree of life in there. Or is it more accurate to call it a lightning rod? Well, either way, one thing's clear. The weather disruptor really might be the game changer we need.
What do you need me to do, Jesse? Must want something else from me here. Let's see. Our world, the red world, a weather disruptor. Machine that could impact the weather. Oxygen rates continue to fluctuate as a new wave of industry expansion begins. Study the climate and its potential via a simulation. I don't know how they're going to connect crazy perspective Polaroid powers with the climate, but I'm interested to see where they're taking that. Okay, does it want me to just turn it all off, maybe? Power down and then power back on, basically. I don't dare hear the dialogue about that again. All right, let me see if it comes back on. Okay, that's what they wanted.
Nice work. Looks like we're back online. Ready when you are.
It's the holodeck. Okay.
Just as stunning as I remember it. Let's get our bearings and find where we left off.
Okay, so you want me to do the recursion solution. No, it's not a horror game. It's like The Witness or Superliminal or any of those kinds of puzzle games.
Excellent. Should be smooth sailing from here. Hopefully.
Just keep like slicing into the building. It's quite funny. Yeah, I'm digging it. Nothing going backward. You always have to check. Oh, now it's like a drawing? That's neat. I actually know where it wants me to go from here. You can just go in there and see what happens. That's a cool twist. I wasn't expecting this. And all kinds of different like art styles now. Nice. Yeah, they're showing off now.
Ayun, I found it.
Oh, I didn't realize I could interact with those.
This was a funny one. Not your usual style.
You could say I was stretching my creative muscles.
I like having the 3D drawings. That's cool. Did I accidentally place this in such a way that I screwed something up? Let's see. Okay, that's interesting. So it picks things about the picture that it wants to like root to the ground, I guess. I think there's actually anything new for me to grab here, is there? Let's see if there's something I'm just totally missing. It's funny that the sound effects change when you're in the different paintings. Could be that I have to like get on the roof somehow. Don't see anything up there either. do y'all want me to do with this house?
Close your eyes.
I don't know if I should. Is this payback for making you mix new soil compositions all day?
Please, Hiraya, have you ever known me to be the vengeful sort?
Okay, see.
Is getting out the back here do me any good? Can't crouch, sadly. Have to make sure the portal is wide enough for me to actually exit. Maybe there's somewhere that I can get to if I combine all these photos. It's cool that it puts the back of the photo all the way against the back of the map. Let me try dropping down onto it, I guess. Looks like it always lets you reset all the way back if you need to. I'm not sure what the objective is with this one. Oh, that's cute, yeah, because now I dropped onto it. Oh, that gets me back to where I was way faster. What we need to do is on the roof here. I don't see where it is, so I don't know what the house picture does for me by itself. I'm gonna try going all the way back. Double tap to rewind, that's great. Okay. What do you want from me, game? Is there a specific place I'm trying to get to? Like how it changes the art style of whatever was behind it. That's quite cool.
Oh, it's marvelous. Encantado.
See? I told you.
Ayun, I found it. Now this was a funny one.
Do the Wile E. Coyote area.
Not your usual style.
You could say I was stretching my creative muscles.
Maybe the whole point is that it's like somewhere weird, like it's not underneath the whole thing. Try rotating it maybe. Can use that to turn them all into like little platforms that can let me travel. But I'm kind of stuck once I get to the house. Does the sun always go as far back as possible? It seems like the answer to that is yes. Gravity's always the same no matter what I do. Alright, let me just try turning them all upside down and see if that does anything for me here. Means I can't get to the other pictures, I think, but maybe the whole point is that the house is a red herring. I gotta find something else before that. Okay, well that's not interactable, but it's something cute that is on the bottom side of the thing. Let's try going on the underside of this, maybe? Hence the arrow being tricky. Oh, shit. Well, that's not the answer by itself. Okay, I might ask for help here in a second. I feel like this isn't supposed to be very tricky at this stage of the game. So I go in here and I can go get the house. But the house image seems to just be the end of it. I can't go any further. There's nothing behind the flowers. There's nothing with the tree. I can't, like, enter the house, right? Oh, God. Okay, well, that's new. Oh, cute. It's like a dungeon keeper now. I don't think there's been a single painting or picture that I've placed that has like interactables inside of it, so that's new information. I guess these are interactable.
Your mind is limitless. This was fun.
Few things make me happier than when you say that here.
Cool. The things I'm putting into existence via the pictures are real places that can have their own non-teleporter interactables. Lesson learned. Batteries.
Is that? Oh, it must be. A photocopier. I'll test it out.
Oh, cute. It's like a limited number it can make. Okay. Okay, I should have picked that up when I saw it earlier. I think that'll work, right? Yeah, that's cool. I really like that. This game has to be like intentionally very breakable. Water doesn't need to have a smell. An addictive quality of this place. Okay. No new picture up here? Okay. It's a kitty. Or it was a kitty. What's up, kitty? I'm gonna use the photocopier then. I wonder if color becomes significant at some point. The fact that these are black and white matters. Just like what, make it on the roof maybe? There's a thing over there. that's what it wants me to do. How can I, like, get my gravity right, though, is the question. I guess your jump height is poor to make sure that you do this the way the devs intend. Now, if I could take a photo of that, that would be great. Unless if that's always been in the original photo and just not any of the copies. Oh, I see. Oh, that's pretty smart. I like that. So it's been there the whole time, but since it's so far away, you haven't been able to tell that it was there. Okay. That's cool. All right. Need to make sure I have it facing the right way then. I think that's the way we ultimately need it to face to get where we're going. I might just be able to drop onto it now. Yay, no fall damage. That's a good one. That's been my favorite puzzle so far.
Oh, what's that? That looks interesting. Let's check it out.
Like stuck in the... Okay.
I must admit, I'm surprised you made it this far. It's been a while since someone's wandered around this place, and it's good to have you. Shall we continue onward? The train will take us to Haraya's station, a place where science and art meet nature.
Okay.
Aran was a brilliant designer. All the lovely artistic elements you see are all thanks to his handiwork. Though his colleagues were just as amazing in their own right. Their work was always set to change the world. Or so they said. Often. Oh, I'm Kate, by the way.
Hey,
An
Kate.
artificial record keeper, developed by Mirren to maintain this place. I'll be here to assist you in any way that I can. And I look forward to seeing what wonders you discover.
Me too.
Glad to find out that's how they got around. Whoa, is that a tree?
Pink fish.
This must be the next set.
Okay, so that's not real. Oh, I think I see what they're going to try to teach me here. That's neat. Okay, so we're going to change up the core mechanic. It's still perspective based. Nice. Alright, I like this a lot.
Nice one.
I have less control over it.
That's weird. Sorry, the simulation is really buggy on my end, but...
I gotta get up there. Let's see. Has a little bit of funneling. If you're close to being there, your character kind of automatically steps into the right place.
Oh, thank God, you answered. It's me. I don't know how it happened, but somehow I lost direct communication with you. Live comms don't seem to be working where you are. That should be fine, though. We can talk using this method, as long as you pick up. I'll try to leave voicemails if you can't. I've been monitoring your vitals in the system, so I'll keep you posted as you wander along.
Thanks.
Good luck in there.
Ah, these are interesting experiments, and I like that they're reliant on creativity. There's a lot of creativity in nature. Unexplainable things that uproot themselves and find purchase. I'll make sure to keep an eye out and see how this experiment might blossom.
Can I possibly line those up? Okay, there we go. Or if I need to have the photo to destroy this wall, so I have the room to stand where it needs me to stand. That's what we're getting at with that, I think. Is it the wall I had to destroy, or is it a different one? No, it's that one. How can I destroy this wall and that at the same time by doing this? Okay, that's cool. I like that. Now I should be able to stand. Oh, I needed to fully destroy it, didn't I? Maybe this is good enough. Good enough. Excellent.
Seeing you walk around this place brings back memories.
Okay, yeah, we see... Line up the three colors. And like the witness, we can follow the wires or the tubes in this case. Just teaching the basic mechanic. Cool, got it. Yeah, I wonder how many variants on the basic concept they can come up with here in the different worlds. Hey, it's a viewfinder. Alright, so now I have a limited ability to use the camera myself, but it's locked down.
Her name is Melanie. Some of Araya's more playful work.
Okay. But it's completely locked down. I can't turn it at all, which makes sense.
Be sure to catch my good side.
But now I can rotate it to get the exit where I need it to be, I think. Yeah, okay. Clever.
Excellent shot.
Yeah, this game takes a minute to kind of adjust to what you can and can't do with the pictures. I didn't quite do what I wanted. Exactly does that work perspective-wise? Not great. Yeah. A little slip slidey and I can't jump very high, so I gotta be really careful. I have to be able to figure out... It's like there's depth information that's encoded in the flat picture that you don't know about until after you experiment with it. I guess here it's kind of obvious that that's further back than what's in the foreground, but... Yeah, it doesn't really help me, right? It was harder to tell with like the crayon drawing of the house that the sun was behind the house, right? Might be the easier way to do this. Okay, good enough. I need 2 batteries. Where's the other one? Oh, is this where I can take a picture of the battery now? I think that's what they're trying to teach me. That's quite clever. That's why they give you so many viewfinder options there. Okay. Is that in the view of it? Is it good enough?
That's quite the clever solution.
Cute. It's okay that it's like partially cut off. Okay. That's a great level. That's good.
I've been meaning to ask, what brought you here to the simulation? Not that I mind the company. On the contrary, really. I find you to be quite adventurous and fun.
I think they give you a little bit too much freedom with the number of pictures you can take, but I think they're doing that to like make the game... Oh, can I get like an extra viewfinder this way? It's funny. Sure can, but it retains the number of shots that I previously had. Interesting. Should figure out what it is I'm doing here. So we got to take a picture of the exit. Right. It's quite clever. I don't know how real that whole space is now. Okay, quite real. Well, I think when they give you more freedom with like the number of pictures you can take than are strictly needed to solve the puzzle, it can be hard to see what they want from you sometimes, right?
Plenty of records of their work here.
Restrictions can sometimes be good for teaching the player things. It's still a neat concept insofar it seems like it's fine as a game. It's not just a Reddit tech demo GIF. Okay, we got a battery there. Huh. That's funny. Okay. Is that enough to catch the falling battery? I guess we'll find out.
Brilliant catch. Couldn't have done it better myself.
Can't pick up objects beneath you. Rude.
answered. I've been trying to look ahead, but the simulation is a bit of a maze.
Pet the
You're
kitty.
the only one that can navigate it. If I were to guess, though, what remains of all their research should be scattered around you. And if I were a delicate machine that could solve climate change, I'd be deep in a lab somewhere. Anyway, I'll do
Oh,
my best
I
out
see.
there.
That destroys the
all right?
machine.
I'm cheering you on.
Can I then...
A delicate machine. Something to do with climate. Ah, that sounds familiar.
How do I not destroy that?
Is that what she's been working on? How foolish can she be?
I don't think it's foolish at all. Insanely ambitious, I'm sure.
You must tell her. You know that, right? This would be so crushing. Real bad. Not something even an artificial cat can improve.
I'll talk to her, but try having a little faith.
Okay. I need to recreate it after getting the battery, I suppose. That's cool. Oh, wait, why is the power not working now? Oh, because it needs 2 batteries? I see. Tricky. Okay, well, hold on. Second one here. Thank you. Cover that battery before I overwrite it, or I'm gonna be sad. And here I actually needed both of the photos available to me on this viewfinder. Cool. Okay, it'll tell me revisit if I've done it before. Good to know. Optional challenge. Well, I'll give it a try. Apple magnet. Weird. Oh, does it retain everything about the actual thing it took a picture of? Okay, that might be the source of all of my confusion to date. I've been kind of under the impression that, like, it's taking literal, like, it's just taking a flat picture of what it sees, but I think every entity that could possibly exist still exists. I'm understanding it right. Anyway, I can get to it now. Okay, but it's still facing the wrong way. Okay. The right way now? No. It's hard to make out which way it is supposed to face. Can I get to it from this side, maybe? I'm worried that when I rewind, it's remembering or not remembering my previous rotation. Is that it? That must be it, I think, 'cause I've tried every other possible one. Weird. Okay, so something's going on with this. Is it because I can't... It's because I can't rotate it the way I would need to rotate it to be able to make it so I could reach it, right? That seems to be the issue. So, if that's true, can I take a second picture of it that then lets me rotate it the way I need to? And does it maintain the information every single time? I want to see if it's still there. I know it's going to be facing the wrong way. Yeah, okay, hold on. That's so weird, if that's what we're going for here. I like the little jingle it plays when you get the right idea. That was a great puzzle. I really like that one. Definitely had that. We expect you to make this mistake and then see what we were going for. I want to revisit. What we got here? Might just be that I can go back to the tram once I do all the levels in the stage. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Hub completed. Got it. I didn't do the optional level here. Let me go back really quick. Just want to see what it is. I'm curious if we're going to get a new mechanic in the next stage. This stage we got pre-built perspective challenges and viewfinders. The ride's a bit long, so I'll try not to revisit stages again after this. Excuse me. It's gonna be the one that looks slightly glitchy, I think. This one. Okay. Give it a try. Use the holes to drop in somehow. Okay. Cute. Other table also have a photo on it? It does. It's interesting. Operate on the what would be the most annoying principle. Maybe it's just what it straightforwardly appears to be, but doubt it. Is this the like equivalent of the Zelda turn the whole thing upside down puzzle. No, it's not. Worth a try. Alright, is the trick that it's just a straightforward maze? I guess I can take the picture and then see the solution from above. Moon duck. So, what's the point of this? Another photograph that I'm missing, maybe? No, there's one on there. Maybe that's like an optional one to get the duck. I mean like a movie, right? I agree. Oh, interesting. Could do that one first. So if I had somewhere that I needed to get to that was long, I could keep going down one path and just make an infinite hallway, but is the advantage of an infinite hallway? Maybe if there's something else to do with the... Oh wait, this one's different, isn't it? Okay. Maybe I can like make a way to do something with this maze that I couldn't see before. The maze seems like it's like a total red herring, but I must be... Or that it only has the optional ducky unlock or something. I must be missing something about it. There's nothing on the bottom side. Okay, I might need some help with the maze, because this seems like I'm at a dead end. Nothing on the maze that stands out to me, like why would it let me climb up here? So if this is meant to let me get to some other part further back that has something new. Try going all the way back with this, but I don't know what help it's going to give me. This game occasionally requires a bit of a tricky logical leap where it's not really clear what the final objective is for the level. You kind of just have to like roll with it and hope that what they're doing makes sense. point that this like lets me climb back up or something? There's like a picture I missed there. It's the room we started on. Is the answer that there's like an exit on this roof and I need to like get the maze because the maze lets me climb up to get to the roof? I don't know. Alright, I think I'm gonna exit this one since it's optional. Move along. I think this game succeeds the most when it's able to show you what you want to do at the very start of the stage or early in the stage, and then you kind of have to tease together how to make that happen with the tools available to you. I don't think it works quite as well when it's like, okay, I don't even know, like, is the objective buried 6 or 7 photographs deep? Kitty. Yeah, right. Alright, we need a new mechanic in the new world. Let's see. Mahjong tile.
Do you hear that? In my memories, I hear singing and laughing. I remember a celebration. Shall we go take a look?
Show. Fun.
Well done. It's a shame things crumble over time. Only, there's always someone here to fix it. First Celion, now you. Thank you.
Isn't it incredible? Rewinding to get the perfect shot.
Too much of that cannot be good for my health.
Hi, caravan mga yun.
A birthday!
Birthday.
That's wonderful.
Hi.
Oh, weird.
Gathering of friends.
All the eating
I
and
love these
drinking
little
and
events.
dancing.
If my system memory is correct,
That's pretty cool.
Celion received quite a unique gift that day.
Hey, nice.
I found it.
Honor, you know.
A camera. Portable and with instant film to boot.
That's more like
A smart way to
it.
travel around.
And there's a cake.
A powerful way to store data. I can't wait to see how you use this. I'd use it myself, if I had thumbs.
Pretty cool. I like how they held it back on that for like an hour to make sure you understood the core mechanics. Needs 3. Okay.
pro already.
This camera physics thing that Mirren has proposed is gonna make me nauseous. Gravity exists for a reason.
Fun. Appreciate that you do get a filter on it so you can tell the difference between stuff that was there naturally. Okay. So do I have the same problem now where if I simply take a photo of it, rotating it's not going to do me any good? Unless if I take a photo of it from a different angle. Or can I just take a photo of the exit and rotate that? Probably. I almost wonder if the camera is too powerful. We'll see. Because I don't know if you can get an optional level like the one earlier with the viewfinders. It depends how much film they give you. Yep.
Hey, another voicemail. It's getting harder and harder to reach you. I hope you're doing well. I've been doing my best to track your movements. It's been difficult, though. Possibly some sort of error on my part. I'm going to reach out again soon. Try to answer next time, if you can.
I just
Despite
use this
mess,
as a
I know you'll be
stupid
fine.
trick. Yes, kind of, but it's not super amazing. Okay, let's go for it. Phone remains answered. Okay, so how are they going to limit me now, right?
I've been waiting for you.
I come up with some kind of shenanigan that keeps me from just getting away from this.
Machine you're looking for.
No bully.
Most elusive indeed. Was that
Do moving creatures get reproduced? They do. It's funny. I have a second Dustin.
Poor Dustin, doomed to bang into walls for all eternity.
Dust in, more like dust off.
Hours of entertainment packed into one lime green robot. Right. This is a reminder to patch a step climbing algorithm into his code. After I get other work done.
I could just do this, right? Okay, they're gonna have to nerf the camera at some point. Oh, that's funny.
Leon was always fond of games.
Look at different jump noises they give you. That's cool. Mahjong tile hidden in there if you can get the angle right. Cute.
Hang on. Did you nick my biscuit?
Me? Steal your biscuit? What sort of accusation is that?
You did, didn't you? I can always ask Kate, you know.
Oh, right. So what if I did? It was just sitting there going uneaten.
It's not as if it could have gone cold.
Oh, well, if you're gonna kick up a fuss, Kate, can you please run shortbread.exe for our esteemed colleague here?
Biscuit thief.
No copycats. Oh, quite. I think they need to give me like one camera shot and have the rest of it be viewfinders. Oh, cute. Got like an actual power up, that would be funny. It's not a real jump power up though. Would be kind of cool if it actually does something. Oh, it does. That's cool. Nice. Alright, we get some new design space out of that. I like it. What does Tetris do then? Yeah, I feel like I can just like freely leave the level now with 5 cameras, right? Because I can just do this. Okay, but I want to see what happens if I place Tetris. It's funny.
Did you know that scientists have to spend years developing a method before they're often allowed to share their work?
Tetris. Information.
That's the beauty of the simulation. What you can
Okay, this one I only have 1 photo. Good. Interesting. Well, I guess to some extent having more photos makes the level easier, but it makes it harder to see what the devs intend for you to do, right? Tritris. Okay. Teleporter needs to be upright.
I'm working in Ali Wong's workspace today.
This might be
I've
useful.
excelled myself to the opposite end to keep the bickering to a minimum. It's quiet here.
I take
but
pictures
great
of like
as
silly
follows.
things like this.
Other builds more.
It's just a wall, right?
Get back to work.
Fine, I won't bother you anymore. Verbally, at least.
That's funny.
Love these things.
I was expecting to happen the first time. Okay. Okay, 1 piece of film. This only requires 2, okay. We need to accomplish both here. That's not very helpful. So I could turn it upside down to make the battery fall, and then also get across. No, not like that. I think the thing that is the hardest for me to wrap my head around in this game is the fact that depth information is conserved. I guess I don't know how else you would do it other than that, but... almost doable. I don't know if I can't rotate it now. Too far back like that, then it's a problem. Completely nullify everything behind it? It does. Okay. I really need that jump power up from the previous stage to be permanent. There's a perfect place to stand where it's not that far of a jump to reach it. But I have to be able to get back over there, which I can't with my current jump. Okay. Oh, that's much easier. Okay. Happy to see that they're only giving me one photo now.
This one is quite complicated.
I'm on it. Oh, it doesn't slide off. Okay, cool. Mahjong. What do you call a melon that commits a crime? It's kind of cool that you can draw.
They were all so creative.
Advantage is that that's like a known valid perspective, I guess.
That was brilliant. I'll admit, this never gets old.
No wonder Haraya was angry. Miran's onto something. I know it. But she's not the greatest person when dealing with others. It's the cat. Maybe the two of them could bond over a cat pet session or something.
Okay.
I have heard petting is quite soothing. Feel free to do it anytime.
Here there is a problem with getting this whole thing in a single frame. It's not going to be trivial. You try eliminating part of this wall, maybe? Still not enough. Oh, is it just as simple as doing it from back here? Probably. Probably need to have the switch pulled first, actually. Cool. What's up?
It went through! Hey there! Okay, so, looking into this setup, there's clearly something wrong with the system. The deeper you go, the more the data are corrupt due to lack of upkeep. Meaning you might have to find your own exit if that's the case. I think our goals stay the same. Find the specs for the weather disruptor, get out, save the climate. All that good stuff. I'll reach out again when I can. Hope you're messing with reality in some cool ways.
Corrupted data? Yes, I have noticed over time that in the later sections of the simulation, the degradation has gotten progressively worse. But isn't that true for all things that once lived? Despite that, it's still wondrous. I hope you'll feel that way too.
Definitely making it trickier by making me keep all of it in one shot. That is cool. And giving me a very limited number of units of film, I should say. Oh. It's probably the answer, though. I probably need to have the switch already pulled for this to make any sense. Oh, right, I need to rotate it. But now we have an angle problem, unless if I do it like this. And this is here just to keep me from doing this exact thing. Okay. We pull the lever first, right? Oh, but it's getting cut in half. I see. We have to put this somewhere where it's not a problem. It's not cutting it off in any way. Okay, that's better. But now we have a view problem, don't we? Let's see. Is it immediately undone? Oh no, I guess it retains its powered on status.
I pray that you've been enjoying your explorations.
So it's not just that it retains depth and object information, but it also retains the current state of objects.
There's many memories stored here, many impossible things.
Next level. I think I like this format of stage that uses the camera the best because I think it has the most resonance with the idea of taking photos, of having to get exactly the right frame. Kind of cool. Okay, so someone has to be standing on that? How the hell does that work? Or are we learning that I can take a picture of the powered machine without it having to remain powered? everything is preserved. Everything is not preserved. That's very odd. That's not how I expected that to work at all. How long does that remain valid is the question. Counts down exactly to keep me from just crossing through, but I can probably just make a hole through the wall. That's different. I'm sure there's multiple solutions to that one.
That was a swift one, wasn't it? Really gets your heart pumping. Well, if you have one, of course.
Alright, I only get one photo on this level. So, what's the trick? That thing stays charged even if I rotate? Getting at... for a limited time. Okay, I understand how that works. That's cool.
Is there any reason you're so reluctant to have good designs?
Whoa, sarcastic much? I enjoy good designs.
Efficiency over beauty, huh?
That's cool.
There is beauty in efficiency.
Cursed creature.
You just have to understand it.
Ah, yeah. What a lovely way
Makes
to
me wanna
phrase
chase
that.
that.
Very wise, Zilong.
That stuff's really good. Release all the blueprint Dustins. Assuming I don't need to use those for puzzle solvings. They have the you can't pick up objects beneath you rule because it would break something. I've got 2 photos here. There's a battery and there is. Okay. Oop. I think it's as simple as doing this, but maybe there's a less stupid way to do it. Oop. Oh, but I need to actually have the exit pointed at it. Okay, that might be the problem.
Your speed is impressive.
It really should just be as simple as that, right?
I've been thinking about what I'd overheard.
Pet the cat. The speed run for this is extremely
Is this
fast.
machine you're looking for really provide all the answers?
The routing is interesting. Saving from Mirren's project. Trash pad schematics. Purpose biofiltration data. Oh, weird. That's cool. I like that. Oh shit. But they're the whole time. Huh. That's pretty great. Whoa. This is fun. This is like super liminal now. Really convincing optical illusions. MC Escher, you son of a bitch.
It's a bit clever, isn't it? Silly Young was always fond of games. A good puzzle to keep himself busy. His workspaces were no
I thought
different.
we came together to compare notes.
I don't have anything new to share.
Are you sure? There's always something new to explore here.
Nothing of value yet, but soon.
This must have been really hard to like
Relaxing even. Thank you.
put together.
But don't you think it's time we got back to work?
This is a disaster. I need to speak with Miriam before this gets any worse. Where has she been anyway? She's so busy with her work, I haven't seen her outside her space in a while. I'll give her a call. This can't go on.
Oh, is it camouflage now? See what it looked like when I first came in here. That's cool. I have to wonder if there's some kind of trickery here beyond just the illusion, right? Because the stage actually changing, or did it always look like this from a distance? I can't be sure. I think it's actually changing. I think I'm like walking through portals secretly that are taking me to a different world state to enhance the illusion that then is actually there. Leap of faith, huh? Fuck you. How dare you put leap of faith? Alright, I guess I walked of faith and then leap of faith. Yeah, that actually like protruded but wasn't there before. Okay. Breath of God. So what they're saying. Nope. Okay, so I guess I'll just screenshot this for when I get to the thing it's talking about. I assume there's pillars elsewhere that I can use to follow that pattern. It is. Great movie. Oh, I see. Okay. Hold on. Start from here. Go like this, and like this. And this. So it depends on what the entrance is, I guess. Probably here. This. This. Cute. Yeah. Penitent. Penitent. What's the trick? It's really mean that it transforms into the thing once you get close to it. They do a good job of making it seem pretty seamless. I wonder if they originally tried to do it purely with just the perspective and it just didn't work as well. Come through here. What they're trying to teach me here is don't trigger it to fuck up. Use the viewfinder. Fun. Because now it's a real battery. Oh, fucker. Does it actually want me to do it once it's a pillar, maybe? No, that doesn't seem to be very helpful. It will work. Okay, so at the moment, that is a real battery. And it ceases to be real when I cross the pillars, yeah. Then it becomes a drawing. I don't know if the last level was trying to tell me that the pillars have some significance to triggering optical illusions. There aren't any pillars right there. Oh, there's nothing there that time. That's very odd. Okay. Let's try it from scratch. I just need one battery. You see it physically open there. And now the battery's not on the pillar. It was the first time I took the photo. It's very odd. Maybe try using it to, like, get the battery to come out from under there. Is that what they're getting at? Anytime I get in that room, it ceases to be. It's weird. Now it's real? Okay. No, I'm stuck in here. Let me out. It's the right basic idea, though, I think. That's easier to get out. I need my jump to be ever so slightly more powerful. That might be a smoother gradient. Oh, but no, I can't fit through. Maybe I can jump in from up here, but then I probably can't get back out from the other side. I guess it just lets me do it. Okay, I can completely cover up the battery without deleting the battery like it usually does. I see. Oh, but now I have a problem. Okay. It's fine. I think what they actually want me to do is just this, which is... Okay. That breaks a rule the game has taught me up to this point, which is that placing a photo over stuff deletes it.
Don't you find it fascinating? The solutions our minds can cultivate when given the space and motivation. They might not always be perfect, but they are special.
Thanks, Ket.
The machine you're looking for. Is that the only chance?
Got cold.
The only solution your mind has decided upon? Then there's only forward, isn't there? Mirren's workspace awaits. She's rather special. The one who started all of this, with good intentions no less. She even made me, and for that I will always be thankful. Even though she... well, she really loved this place.
Died? Alright, so far I've enjoyed all the new mechanics. I think the Polaroid camera is too powerful, so I'm glad there are some levels where you don't have it. It makes sense, it's like a natural ability to give you, but if they gave it to you for the rest of the game, I think it would break most of their puzzles.
I've been staring at the wall for hours. It's quite beautiful in the way that it imposes upon the sky.
Blue batteries.
You can already see that they were
What's that all about?
skies we take for granted,
Appears to be spreading.
replaced by some other darker color. I know it in my heart of hearts.
Okay, we don't care about blue batteries, I guess.
Hopeful about that purple. At the very least, it's not red.
Oh, cute. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. I'm happy. And then we have things that aren't affected by cameras. Okay. Gotcha. It's like the very necessary walls that aren't affected by portals in Portal. But I still have to get a way to get out of there, right? Could probably go down there and just use this to get around. That's cool. I like the look of this stuff that's immune to the photos too.
Mirren would have been impressed.
Alright, we're gonna get to a point where the whole level is this. There's film in there. Start with no film. That's funny. Well, companion cube. Oh, that's cool. It affects the floor while you're walking around. Nice. Okay, I'm liking this game a lot more now with these levels. It's like, this is design again. Nice. Okay. See, it didn't beat the infection. Transformed it, making the violet work for me in ways that will change everything. I guess levels like this one
We're
can...
gonna reach that teleporter.
Oh, because can I just get it because it's going to ignore all the purple? That's funny.
There it is. Another brilliant
That's good. Okay. Yeah, I think the rest of the game up to this point had to exist for these levels to make any sense. You couldn't open with this. But at the beginning, I was really worried, like, oh no, this is a cool game mechanic idea, but I'm not sure that it can work as a puzzle game because it's too powerful and it'll let you override the dev's
You made
intent
it.
every time,
I'm
right?
so happy. Nice work. You're near the end of this wild maze. At least, as far as I can tell. The weather disruptor must be around here somewhere. It's Mirren's life work, right? She must have stashed it away. Find it, and let's get you out of there.
The weather disruptor. Mirren's life's work. I see. Mirren and the others developed a lot of potential solutions for your current climate worries. I'm sure one will be useful. Yes, I'm sure.
Let's see, here we go.
I'm sure you noticed by now, but using film was always Mirren's idea. One of her many passions.
I'm curious how this whole thing is going to connect to the whole climate change research things. I feel like if you tried to use this for climate change research, you would destroy the fucking world accidentally. Guess, can I just do this and just get there? Yeah, this mechanic has greatly improved the puzzle space, I think. Okay. For me, anyway.
A perfect fit. An elegant solution.
I need more of those for this to make sense. Oh, then I get film. Okay. But nothing exists, right? Sure. Because it's a blue exit thing. Gotcha. Just lets me get across. Smart. Okay.
Looking around me now almost feels like seeing into the future. How exciting to think that one day our cities could look like this, could breathe like this. It's never too early to change the world.
Next level. Sorry to keep cutting off his dialogue. I can never tell when he's about to talk. Violet Rise project. All right, what do you want from me, game? Where are we going here? Okay. Oh, I'd start with some camera. I was like, way. I love it just floating in midair. That's fucking fantastic. Beautiful. Can I just take a picture of it through this and reproduce it again? Yeah, that fucking rules. That's really good. Oh, but I can overwrite my existing one. Okay. I gotta be real careful. Oh. That was the right idea, but don't want it to go on the roof. Okay, so I guess I've got depth as a problem here, actually. Because now it's like spawning outside, so I have to be able to spawn it somewhere where that could work, but let me just go further back here. I think I might just have an easier time if I put it in the sky and take the picture right in front of it. These are really good. This whole world has been outstanding. Oh, but I can't cut off the battery too much. There we go. I think there's a really compelling argument to be made that, like, puzzles, you can continue to add freedom to any puzzle, like player freedom to a puzzle, and there's some point, some threshold you cross where you've given the player so much freedom that it ceases to be a puzzle and becomes a toy, if that makes sense. And usually I'm guessing that line is like quite blurry, right? That there might be a set of 5 steps of freedom that you can give them that turns it into a toy.
Okay, I do have a first build. I can't say that I'm happy with how it's turned out, but
What are we doing
it
with this?
smart. That counts for something. Okay, I'll run the test just to have the data. After that's
funny.
done, we'll leave this workspace behind and begin again.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. That's how I'm gonna get to the battery. That's delightful. Okay, so gotcha. How do I catch it, though, is the question. It always ends up going all the way in the back. Do I have my own photos here? Okay, I have my own photos. That changes things. Okay. Just assuming they're not giving me any of those in this level. Don't think that's going to cause it to fall. Let's see. Super good. These levels are great.
Well done. I was wondering how you would tackle this solution.
Do you imagine like a really rudimentary puzzle, like, I don't know, like the Tower of Hanoi or something? Like the Tower of Hanoi is a puzzle because of the restriction about placing the blocks on top of each other, where like whenever you move a block, there has to be a larger block underneath it. And if you remove that rule, i.e. add player freedom, now you just have a children's toy, which is also fine, right? But it's not a puzzle anymore. I don't think I can take a picture of that whole thing from in there, which maybe is fine. I don't think I can manually recreate the connection. They only give me one photo, which makes sense. Okay. So that's my one photo, but I can't do anything with it because it's unpowered, right? But maybe the trick is, I think I'm supposed to take the powered photo, but in fact, this lets me get to where the thing actually is. I don't think this connects. Maybe not. You do that, it just like gets deleted basically. I don't think there's any way I'm getting all the way around there. My theory is that the trick of this one is they want you to think you're supposed to take one picture of this, but in fact that's not possible. So instead, oh, those are part of the no pictures allowed stuff. Okay. can confirm that that does nothing on its own, right? I can go pull the switch and who cares? It's not connecting to anything. Okay. We definitely made the walls very tall, which makes trying to puzzle out what they want me to do with this trickier. Not obvious that I'm going to use it to like climb over that, for example. I could do that and then most of it would get destroyed. Oh. Alright. Because I only get one photo, yeah, I don't think it's possible for me to use this to climb up there. I get like a staircase out of it? It would have to be so tall, and I just don't have the room to place it for it to be tall enough. And that's kind of a staircase. Okay, well, there's something about this one then that I'm missing. I assume whatever the answer is going to be, I can't use this to like delete the teleporter, but that's not helpful. The whole point is I can't use that to delete any of the hostile architecture here. Yeah, that's not it. Oh, that's part of the hostile unphotoable architecture. So the only thing I can take a picture of is this. So how can I possibly use that to solve the puzzle? Like, it seems like the answer is I have to take a picture and then find a way to get all the way around here to get over to it. This one's really hard. It's funny that the little mug falls over. Well, that seems a bit more promising. But that's such a tall... It seems like they've deliberately designed this whole area to make that too tall for you to, like, cover it. Because I only get one photo. Unless if there's like film somewhere that I don't know about, but that seems unlikely. I wanted to go under it and see if there's like an obvious path. I'm worried that there is actually a way for me to take a picture of the whole thing. I'm just not standing in the right spot for it, but that doesn't seem like it can be true. I can get this like giant machine here. But I can't possibly climb up that. So anyone familiar with this game, does the solution to this one require me to climb over this wall or go under the building or somehow get to this physical platform. Because that seems impossible with one photo. Maybe if there were film in here and I could get the film out of it. Or if there's somewhere else interesting here that I haven't seen yet. But it seems like they very particularly built this whole area so that you can't do some kind of like shenanigan to get around over to it. But I can't... There's also nothing else about this area that calls out to me as being particularly interesting. I guess there's like notes here that I could try to read. Okay, that's not very helpful. Got excited about being able to pull the note out of there as though the note might have a hint on it of some kind. Or that there would be like extra film there or something. Yeah, I'm completely stumped on this one. I don't want to sit here for too long, so if no one has a tip. I can try looking it up in a second. It's got to involve taking a picture of this somehow. I just don't know which part of this is interesting enough to justify it. Can't use the portals as doors. That on its own does not get me up there at all. Uh, 2.3, Chapter 4. It's another one you haven't played, Brutus. Okay. Well, this might get me over there, but that doesn't get me to where I want to go. Check the pause menu for a hint. Hint. Can't fit something into a photo. Try another angle. Yeah, we've done that before, but that's the only angle I can get, right? Wait a minute. No, never mind. I know what it is. I know the answer now. That's actually a really good hint. Holy shit. Genius. Wow, that's a really... This is my favorite level in the whole game. It's too bad it takes so long to prompt you with the hint, but yeah, so you just take a picture through this wall. That's really smart. Okay, cool.
Wonderful solution. True freedom. I've been pondering about your search. I'm wondering, this weather disruptor? I know of it. If I'm right, then you're not too far away. Tell me, is this your solution to heal the world?
How can I possibly get that out of there? Just the one battery? That's what I thought was gonna happen. Okay, I need to like look at this for a second because I don't even know conceptually how I get that out of there. I mean, I can delete the platform, right? but it's still in a cage that is fundamentally unable to be interacted with the camera. And I can't reach in there and grab it. I can't take a picture of it. So I have to wonder if that battery is just a red herring and that there's another battery here somewhere that I need to track down.
Safe to say the party was a success. Alabang was right, as much as I hate to acknowledge his genius. I enjoyed myself, but there's still work to do. Kate, can you compile the solution submissions? I want to have a laugh going over them again later.
Collaboration always sparks innovation. You're collaborating too.
Become a pencil.
Somewhat.
How does a pencil lift a battery?
They're lovely.
Turn the battery into a pencil too.
Your own sparks of innovation together too.
What the fuck? No way through the top or bottom. Become a pencil. Are they saying to somehow find a way to make the battery thin? How the fuck is that possible? That's the first time the environmental stuff has had a clue in it, though, so that's kind of nice. Close but no cigar. I don't think the battery is even able to be affected by my photos, right? Well, I can't use the photos to shave off part of the battery because blue makes it totally invulnerable. This one's also got me stumped. Can't fit myself in there. I don't think the roof matters. The thing that was written down said something like, there's no entrance from the top or the bottom. I'll wait for the in-game hint, but I wish it triggered a little bit sooner, or detected that you were lost sooner. Okay, I have a different idea. Let's try this. Can I bring the exit to the battery? Yes, that's smart. Oh, it's quite hard to place it correctly. That one's really smart. I like that one.
Onwards and upwards.
Sweet. And you get a gigantic puzzle complexity jump in like these two levels. But it's reasonable because at this point, you've been kind of getting hints of the puzzles getting harder. It still goes up by like, it jumps a couple steps. Okay. Well, what's the catch? Oh, I see. I have a limited number of camera. Taking a picture of this to get infinite film. Yeah, I thought I was going to do that in the level I got really stuck on. Can I not actually, because I always have to use one to take a picture of it. Can't get infinite unless if I had 2 to start with, because I don't have enough to start duplicating it. Just making sure there's no infinite film trick that I can do here that I'm just not thinking about. It ends up being 2 no matter what, right? That's such a fun idea, though. Wish that was the answer. I guess maybe I can always get a battery out as long as I take a picture of the film. Okay, maybe it's still kind of the answer. And I can keep taking out batteries and getting the film back. Okay, then yeah, it is kind of the right idea. It's cute. I really like the misleading solution at the start of this stage. Oh, right. I guess here I could put 2 batteries on there. This one is very smart. I went from being not sure about this game in the first hour or so to being like super into it now that I see where they're going with it better. I think they were kind of in a difficult position in the early levels where they have to give you a whole bunch of freedom for any of the mechanics to make sense, but then the puzzles suffer as a result. Okay. Next level. This one's complicated.
It's brilliant. A great way to communicate.
It's interesting, that's for sure.
Does this mean when I practice my guitar, you'll
Sound
be able to
triggered
Let's
solution.
not push it. All right.
That's interesting. Getting it up there is going to be annoying, but it should be doable. It's always an object, no matter what I do. Did I clip the exit a bit? I did. At least they show you when you do that. There we go.
Everyone deserves to have a bit of fun, even in the throes of work. A beat that just makes you want to get up and dance. And also power a teleport out.
I need to actively have power to stay. Okay, I thought so. Oh, amazing. Nice. The scream. What's up?
Good to hear from
The
you,
phone
bud.
itself count as
You've got to be
audio?
close now. It must be coming up. Man, I wonder
Oh, I
why
guess
they
it probably
abandoned this place.
doesn't, because it can only be triggered
Everything
once.
has been so bizarre. Well, I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. Go for gold.
Mirren's final project. I had nearly forgotten. I think... Never mind. You still have some way to go. Let's carry on.
This is great. I really like this sound puzzle. Depth remains an issue, though. Good enough, okay. Because it's not affected by photos. Oh, but it's pretty fast, okay. I think it's possible. It's a little cheesy, but really not what they want me to do in this level. Is it just timed perfectly so that I can't get away with this? I can see the button press when I'm near it. Yeah, it's not enough charge. Okay. So not doing the cheese. I see. just a matter of getting it closer here. I think I'm allowed to clip some of this. Oh, that one actually charges less quickly. Because I can see some of the charge from across the room. Still not gonna make it though, okay. I might actually need to get the full thing for it to work. Give me multiple. I can't take a picture of sound, right? That doesn't do anything. No, okay. Wanted to make sure that was true. There we go. Cute. Fraction of a second to spare, you say? I get one photo. Gotta get sound to carry all the way across the stage. And take photos through walls here. To what end? Make sure there's not anything like that's hard to see. It's a photo of nothing, right? Why would they even let me do this if I can't take a picture of this or use it in some way? What does that do? Absolutely nothing below that. As far as I can tell, there's nothing up here. Table? Oh, there's a... I see, there's a photo there. I didn't see that a second ago. Ah, but the photo isn't real. I have to, like, angle it so it goes all the fucking way. Jeez. I guess that stays charged long enough. That's probably enough to solve it. I don't have to do anything else fancy. Okay. I was expecting to have to work a lot harder for that one. Oh, funny. I haven't actually had to use the photocopier so far. It's like a real line I can draw.
Thank you. Oh, I'll cherish this.
Shark.jpg is cute. Alright, so what do I actually want to do here? We got audio triggers. Okay, so I need 3 photocopies of this, I think. Possibly more. So I believe what we do is we start by doing this. Damn you, depth. Getting the depth right is really difficult. Audio is just less complicated than I think it is. I thought I needed 3 for sure, but maybe I don't. That just needs audio to trigger it, right? Okay, I'll try doing it in a different order. Let's try doing this one first. It's the furthest one away, so it's the hardest one to control. And then do the close one next, because that's very easy to control. Okay. I think we have to do this in like reverse order, basically. Getting them in the right spot is really fucking hard, jeez. So little room to like maneuver. Just as long as at the end of this, maybe that's the whole point of this being long. Okay. And then this one goes here. Cute. That was a cool one. Another, we expect you to do it close and then far, and then you have to do it far and then close. Give this a try. I still don't know what the deal was with that brick maze level. Just had too much freedom and not enough clarity as to what it wanted me to do. Okay. Doesn't involve jumping up here. Wish I could zoom with the camera, that would make me happy. I need to be able to fill in the gaps, the existing one. That seems quite hard to do. I want to like stagger it to the side. Starting from like there, but I end up getting too much negative empty space, which is a big problem. I can take a picture in such a way that it looks like a complete bridge. Probably not, because a big part of the problem here is that... Okay, that helps. But a big part of the problem is that depth information is conserved, which is very surprising. Okay. Trying to minimize the emptiness in frame here. Okay, maybe... Oh, close. I need that high jump back from that video game level. So I need to angle it down or something to be able to make it. Ah, it's so close. It's got to be close to the answer. I think, unfortunately, my picture needs to be what gets me to the exit at the end. It has to be slightly taller, unless if I can make this jump. All right. That was way easier than the other ones. Rainbow. What's that do? Oh, that's gonna... I'm gonna keep this one on if it was the least eye straining. Oh, there's still 4 regular levels left? Okay.
Weather is truly a fickle thing. The climate can impact every living and non-living thing. Impossible questions and impossible solutions.
Let's see what it is. Okay, so I gotta make all the copies. Although, game design theory would tell me don't make all the copies. I might even make a copy of something I find in here. Oh, maybe not. How many batteries does that require? Hard to see. I think just the one. Okay. Oh, I probably needed more copies before I did this. Okay, let's just make all the copies now so I don't get screwed once I start jumping. Okay. So let's try to get the exit figured out somehow. Let me go out to start. The extra photos don't really help me if that's not oriented correctly, right? Gotta be oriented like that. That's also wrong though, because it needs to be oriented so I can still access it. Here, I just have to use my remaining ones to actually get the battery. And then get back. Which is probably the difficult part. Could go back and then make sure I have the battery first, yeah, because I can't really jump with the battery. Nice, not so nice. No, 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 no! You son of a bitch. Perfect. Nice. Huh. What's the point of all this then? Oh, but I need 3 batteries. Yikes. Is there another battery here? Oh, there is a 3rd battery. Okay, hold on. It's that one that I can't easily get to and come back from. Back across the gap and to that battery, basically. I think that's right. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. Okie doke. Oh, cute. As soon as somebody discovered this, really did a lot to change video games for a long time. Kind of cool with all the different
To be able to
filters.
take all the principles of physics and turn them on its head, that's what portals do. To think, this is something I could accomplish with limitless resources. It's brilliant. If only it were applicable outside of here. Kate, can you...
It's in a matter of,
I'd love
like,
to see if you change colors.
finding the one
Why
where
are you
it's
running away?
negated. Yeah, that's cool.
Kate!
World in a grain of sand.
You did it!
We. You definitely get a lot of really cool games out of this concept. But then won't be able to walk over the bridge once I go through this. Right. Okay. That's cool. Antechamber, Superliminal, this game, Portal.
Magnificent athletic feat! And with a cat's grace at that. Scattered thoughts can be a messy thing.
I think it's just really an elaborate tech trick that the human brain interprets as being exactly like a portal. Like, it's not disorienting to go through the portal, is what I mean. Because obviously that's what it is, but... Mass of the string, length of the string. Ooh, string theory. That's what they're talking about. So what is being... Okay, this lets me get back to normal. Gotcha. Great.
You've done well. Traversing this maze of memories and forgotten wonder. I hope your experience has been pleasant so far. To me, it's been wonderful.
Needs to be powered. What? Is this a matter of just knowing the route once I solve this? Okay, I think I understand. I think that when I go through portals, it leaves behind the last thing I did, basically. Okay, so I think this is the answer. Cute.
Isn't making it this far enough? Haven't you gained all the knowledge this place has to offer?
To find out something sad?
What was her life's work? And it's meaningful. But it's not right. Not in the way you want. Please. There's a burden in knowing one you needn't feel.
Mad at her for making a fun VR perspective photo taking experience instead of fixing climate change. Guess. You're just gonna take a picture of the sky, basically. Be funny.
It'll only be painful.
Terrible. Well, that didn't work.
It didn't work. It never worked. It wasn't supposed to happen like this. Mirren, they were all supposed to find the answer. Please, don't leave.
This isn't it. It can't be. The solution, it all made sense. The formula, the structure, this should have solved all our problems. This should have been the answer. I need this to be the answer. Why? Why isn't this working? I can't give up.
Take a picture of a room with no carbon dioxide, and then put the picture on the sky, and then we're fine. It's fixed. No problem.
I'm sorry. When I realized what you were looking for, I didn't have the heart to tell you. An impossible solution for an impossible question. Mirren was... She was crushed. They all were. I didn't want you to have to feel as they felt. It's a painful burden, knowing.
I don't mind the solve climate change story, but it seems like it's like almost completely like separate from the puzzle part of the game. It's too bad they didn't. I guess like Superliminal, the story was kind of about the puzzles, right? And maybe it's harder to do it with this. You want to like do something that feels meaningful. We'll see where it ends up at the very end, I suppose. Oh, okay. Can I clone 1,000,000 apples? Nothing. So I could clone a watermelon. Roll. Really. Anything else that weighs things that I can carry and move in place? Oops. Definitely don't want you to just take a picture of the watermelon, right? Otherwise they wouldn't make this a slope. Hey, thanks Doom Bob. How you been? Appreciate that. There's something else I can put there. Slice it open. Heavy enough together. Making sure there's not... I guess if there was something else I could lift, I could probably just put it on the switch and be done with the stage, right? So it must be the watermelon, but how is that possibly the case? They made the gate really tall there, so I can't just like drop it in front of this thing, right? Oh, maybe it has something to do with this. Okay. Maybe I can actually create... Everything here is non-adjustable. I mean, I can destroy my little bridge. That's not very helpful. Oh, maybe I can use this to cut the watermelon. Maybe that's why it's a watermelon. Okay, that's smart if that's the answer. So it's not round anymore? Ha ha ha! This game is great. That's awesome. What a puzzle. Okay, I gotta slice it a little bit more, I guess. That works. That's why they give you so many photos. Okay, cool. Whoops. Beautiful. That's a really cool puzzle. I like that one a lot. Oh, hopefully I didn't chop it too much. I think I have enough here. Just enough. Nice. It's a cool level.
This is the final piece of their work. What remains? It may
The
be
watermelon's
falling
pretty
apart,
silly.
but it's home to their memories.
I'll do that for one level and I'll probably switch it off. Don't start with the camera. It's always a good sign. Exits in an unphotoable cage. At the moment, only take photos of emptiness. That can take photos of other things. Oh, does this have like an optional lens you can put in front of it? That's kind of cool. Okay, so I can use that to destroy the gate. That was gonna be a thing I could like adjust, I guess not. The other ones don't have one of those. Oh. Interesting. So I can go get in front of it? That's weird. So I can like teleport myself into the cage with the exit? Oh, that's gonna be strange. Interesting. I like that. It's a little unnerving.
Hello?
Use the selfie camera.
Are you there? I can barely hear you. Where are you? You're completely out of my field now. Did the machine just fall apart? How could that happen? Was it the system? This is bad. This
Oh,
thing
that's cool.
has nothing here but us.
Barcode forest.
All of this time. I don't know. You need to find a way out. I can't seem to locate you.
I find these variables to be rather distinct.
Don't hurt yourself. You can just say it's ugly. I don't mind. In fact, I would appreciate the honest feedback.
I need a couple of these photos so I can get out of the cage.
We're out with it.
Okay, it's hideous. I'm so sorry. It's the ugliest thing I've ever laid my eyes upon. Was that too harsh?
Just a bit.
Okay. Oh, that was weird. I guess what happened made sense. Okay, hold on. Whoop. It's really hard to get the perspective distance right without screwing up the switches here.
Your creativity is a wonder to witness.
Oh god. Gnarly. This is really cool. Oh, so sweet. Secrets. Okay, so these are development screenshots. That's sweet. Reasonably well hidden, but also very findable. Okay, I wonder how long this goes on for. I don't know if that's an optical illusion or if it's just like simulating depth. Whoa. Like holes in the world. That was starting to get abstract. Cool. Found the Easter egg. Not the puzzle solution. See, it's possible for me to stand too close to the viewfinder, I think. Get different distances here, I guess. Oh, okay, I can feed it out the window. I was gonna say, how the hell do I get out of here then? So now I can take a picture of me holding the battery, presumably. I need the one. Okay, cool. Hooray, good enough. I have to like jump. Thank goodness for the rewind. I think that may have worked. Neat.
You are doing really, really well.
Okay, so I guess the trick with this one is that it's going to ignore the cage.
Okay, Scott.
That what the deal is? Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Oh, I see. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Why does that not work? Is it a distance problem? Okay. I think it's because... Okay, I think I need to do this a couple times. So I have to take this picture again. Okay. And then I think I go... set this up, port through this wall. As far as I can. Get back out. Now I'm distant, so if I go like this, that's really cool. It's a good one.
You can continue to go further, but only more ruin awaits. This place.
Pretty wild looking. Whoa.
You've destroyed it. Something must be wrong with the camera. This is dangerous.
It seems good and normal. I need to get rid of the filter there. Okay. Need a battery. Oh, the camera's like shaking now.
So what if the weather disruptor didn't work? This can't be the end of everything we've worked for. All the research, all
I
the
see.
memories.
So now you take a picture, you destroy whatever you took a picture of.
Rye gave up too easily, but
Gotta be careful.
I refuse to leave this place until I know the answer. Until I save everything.
That's an interesting twist. I definitely need to get rid of the filter because it makes it even more confusing what the hell I'm doing. That might slowly work. I think I can still get out. Let's see. Cool. It's a neat
This
bit of
place,
design space.
you've changed it.
Like, oh, so why can't I just do that? That's why.
Hey, I can't tell if you answered or not, so I'm just going to wing it. You're completely out
Kill
of
the
my range.
battery too?
I can't find you. But your vitals are still fine. Like you're in a deep sleep. So, new game plan. You're going to need to break the system somehow. There has to be access to a failsafe. A way out. Use it. Even if it destroys the place.
Guessing they're gonna need me to destroy things on purpose soon.
Get back here safe. Alright?
It's pretty here. And the sound of the wind is nice. Is this what your world once was? Is this what you're trying to get back to?
Yeah, basically.
This place. To make a void where something once was. Is that the only answer?
Oh, we got a copy machine, okay. That's how I get my batteries. Oh, did I break too much of this shit? That's unfortunate. I think I only need 2, but... Thanks, Sky Battery. Okay, so I think the trick here is deliberately destroying this wall, right? Yeah. Cool. Oh, weird. Because, like, it was based on where the wall was when I took the photo? Yes. Enough that I can still walk through it? Okay. That's fun. Alright, let me turn off watermelons. Earlier ones? I like painting. I'll do painting. guess it's just all the different filters you can get from the portal levels are possible. Probably need to take a bunch of these before I leave. I think maybe a flash is a smart way to tell you what's happening. Okay. Whoa, oops. Okay. I need 2 batteries. Oh, balls. I got a little bit too ahead of myself there. Okay, that's fine. We need to be able to get back in here, so we need at least 2. I guess I could, well, I guess I could have taken a picture and come back, but... Okay, I come back in. It's really easy to accidentally place that in such a way that you get in trouble. There we go. That's still a problem. Didn't realize that was still a problem. Battery. Should just be able to take photos from there, I think. Cool. Okay. Take a picture of me and a battery. We're best friends, me and this battery. Buddies since olden times. Okay. I like the little, like, Zelda style fanfare it plays when you do something slightly tricky. It tends to do it whenever you have the right number of batteries outside. Okay. Interesting. These are my favorite levels, the ones that are almost all immune to photos. Oh, huh. Is it gonna be the charger's gonna be in effect? And I can have my picture taken with it, I guess, and teleport. Okay. I think I understand what I'm doing here. I think that's going to let me activate the solution and then teleport all the way to the end. That's really, really good. Great puzzle. Okay. Keep going. Five minutes, you say.
And so, your choice is made, and it begins.
Oh, the timer ignores that. Okay. Didn't know that. I think I just have to use it to destroy stuff now. Combination of the two. Now that I understand what's happening, kind of. Distance is a problem again, that keeps throwing me off. The depth at which I'm taking the initial photo, right? It's like that data gets saved or something. A part of it's still like empty, I guess.
I'm impressed. Even now.
You get a recap of all the past mechanics.
What drives you? Hesitation is the enemy of innovation.
It's pretty cool if that's what we're doing here. Oh, that's tricksy if it's not all the way around like that. Got sound over there. When does that matter? Probably gonna have to start this one over. Let me see. Does it let me restart? Okay. Now that I understand what's going on. Whoop. I'm gonna have as much time as I can going later in the level. A present there under some circumstances? That's funny. Almost by itself. Okay. What do we got here?
You always were equipped with a clever solution.
Oh, extra film. That's nice. Way more bridge than I thought there was there. Nice.
Do you think you have the power to reshape your world? Reality isn't as forgiving as this place.
A copy machine. No actual batteries. Oh, there's a battery. Okay. So we go battery. Actually, I want to keep that first. I want to make the copy machine. So I need to be like completely whole to work, I guess.
this filter
Nice.
was to prevent us losing everything.
So mean.
This place will even
This is, I always love this in video games when like the last level is
find a perfect solution now.
recapping all of the mechanics up to this point. Okay, so you gotta go up around the pillar. Okay. Probably wasn't the best idea. Timing on this is actually pretty aggressive. It's 3 more I have to do from there? Wow. Seems very hard. But I need to save the sound, the boombox from earlier. That was a long time ago, I ended up using it. Wonder if having the boombox just makes this faster. Otherwise I have to get the battery in here. Okay. Grab this just to have it later in case it helps. That's enough to get up there. It was last time anyway. Okay. So this is the fancy... Oops, I didn't want that actually. So I want just copies of this. I might end up needing copies of the boombox later, just for fun. Let me make some now, just in case. I only need 1 copy of the battery. Okay. Which one was this one? Perspective shenanigan. Oh, there's more shit up there. This is the one where it was like run around to the left. Ah, that way I can save. Oh shit, right. Maybe not. I think that was supposed to be for our next attempt, but maybe not. better on time, but I still have a lot of puzzles left to solve here. So my theory is I can do this one faster now by virtue of having this guy. Nice.
Even without an answer.
Good, like,
Even without Axel.
speedrun tricks for this level. Last one. How the hell is that possible? Just gotta go all the way around, basically, and destroy the rest of the level up to that point. Gotta be able to get all the way around, though. It's gonna be a problem.
You always were quick with a clever solution.
I can't activate it from this side. Oof. Okay. Oh, so what I need to have another... I need to have a second picture of myself to portal through this gate as soon as I get here, so I can take a distant photo of myself. Although maybe just portaling into that gate from earlier is more than enough, and I don't need a second one here. Okay. I think I can do it now. This is a really hard level, though. 5-minute timer is, like, perfect for it to be challenging. Very easy to like take that slightly too close and then not be able to fit into the square. Oh god. Might still be helpful later. Somewhere we want to get the photo of the boombox for later on. You can really screw up that bridge if you don't aim it smartly. So we gotta get the copy machine and the battery, and then we put the copy machine into place. Oh, I think wrong. It needs to like exist in the world or it's gonna be a problem. Okay. I don't think I need a copy of the boombox, just one battery copy, please. Thanks. I think this is supposed to be a trick that there's like a way to go around the pillar that keeps you from getting stuck, but this also works fine.
You always were quick with a clever solution.
So they give me 2. Guess I need to be worried about the other photo putting something behind me that like destroys the exit portal or something, but I have time to play around with that. Really like that you can just cheese that one. It's great.
You did well. It's thanks to you. I understand. Mirren, she was desperate to find the truth on her own. But I see now, there is no singular truth.
Eye strain.
No perfect answer. If anything, meeting you in this place was the closest I would ever get to knowing. Tell me, the red world that awaits you,
Nope.
is it loving? Is it healing?
No. No, it is not.
I see. I suppose our time has come to an end.
Bye.
Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well. I wish you well. I wish you well. I wish you well.
It's the destroyed world. Good job, everybody. Oh, hey, well, that's nice. And a tiny sapling.
You're back. Oh, thank God. You made it. I was worried. You went dark. Don't scare me like that. You probably need some rest. I guess it was too good to be true.
Where'd the sapling come from? Oh my God.
A bummer, for sure. But it's not the end. We can keep brainstorming other... Wait. What's that?
I only get it in like difficult levels where I have to like keep my eyes open and not blink. Head night mode helps a lot at night. I like this game. I thought it was good. I think it got better as it went on, which is actually kind of unusual. I feel like a lot of games make their strongest statement in the first hour, and then they kind of like start to run out of ideas or run out of steam or run out of budget. But I think each successive world and level was better than the previous ones. I think I would have preferred this game without dialogue and maybe even without text. I don't think I universally believe that. But in this game's specific case, like, it seemed like the story was something that was happening at the same time as the Viewfinder mechanic. I don't know what you would make the story about with this. It sounded like they wanted to do something like sort of serious and deep, but also kind of like silly at the same time. And I think it probably would have been better to just not have that, but it also wasn't like insanely in the way, right? It wasn't distracting from the gameplay aspect. I think that even the story got better as the game went on. At the beginning, it was mostly Jesse just like talking to you after every puzzle solution. And it's just like, it was too much. But it got a lot better over time. I think that there was a game in there. I was about an hour and a half of the way in. I was going to say, wow, this is exactly what I was talking about when I played Teardown. Because when I played Teardown, Teardown was a game that I originally saw as a Reddit tech demo. It was like a GIF saying, hey, look what we can do with this tech. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool, but it doesn't look like a video game. It looks like a toy. And then they made Teardown. I'm like, oh shit, this is a video game. There's actually some like cool puzzles you can do with this tech. And with this one, I was like, okay, this will be a great like counter example of, okay, here was a cool tech demo concept that didn't really translate to a video game, especially in like World 2 when they give you the camera but with almost no restrictions and way too much film. I'm like, shit, now the levels just take a picture of the exit, rotate it, and leave. But then they introduced the stuff that you can't take pictures of and the stuff that's immune to photography, which was brilliant. And then it got really good, in my opinion. I hadn't really thought before about that dimension of puzzle design, that like a puzzle is a puzzle because of its restrictions, and that you can start to remove restrictions from the puzzle, and you can kind of get into this like beautiful flow state zone, like, I don't know, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, right, where there's obviously an intended solution. You can't just cheat the puzzle most of the time, but there's some creative stuff you can do that's outside of the intent of the designer that lets you get out. Like, that feels amazing, but it's such a like tight band to get that, where you're not just flipping every puzzle upside down and just like, you know, teleporting to the end of the stage. So I think that there were a good number of puzzles in this that felt like those Tears of the Kingdom perfectly calibrated. You know, there's a way to do it, but you could also come up with your own solution if you wanted to puzzles. But it was interesting, and I think there was more game design space in this than I expected from the first couple worlds. As soon as I saw that they were going to play around with, what I expected was that there were just going to be static photos and then static viewfinders and then the camera, and then that would be the rest of the game was the camera. But I'm really glad that they're like, no, we got to keep thinking about this. We can't just give you full access to the camera. And they almost immediately take all your film away and take the camera away in almost every stage after that, which I think was wise. Yeah, because having only one picture you're allowed to take in the stage is great. And some of those puzzles, like where you have to like duplicate the film with the battery, that was really good. I'm glad they didn't use any of their tricks too many times, right? They could have done the whole, okay, you can take pictures of film and then get the film back and just put that in a whole bunch of levels. But I think they recognized that once they pulled that trick once, they couldn't get away with it again, which I think was wise on their part. But overall, I thought it was quite good. I enjoyed it. Hey, Bucky, how you doing? I guess we'll wrap then. Thanks, y'all.